Hello, everyone. We have Diana Gerard, a McNair scholar.
Hello.
So, would you like to say how your research has been with the McNair program?
Yes. So, a lot of good things, a lot of improvement from where I once was. Before I was in McNair, I was definitely a lot more anxious with talking to people, especially presenting. And in academia, you know that that's a big thing, presenting. And so, going into McNair, they allowed me to practice these things, and I've been in the program since 2024, and it took a little while for me to really get the hang of it, but they showed me how to present properly and talk to people, and I'm still not fully like the most talkative person, but I've definitely become more comfortable presenting and more confident in what I'm presenting with my research. And yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Were you able to learn any lab skills through your research?
Yes, I was able to learn how to use a dissecting lab microscope where you would put the wasps under the light and you could differentiate a male from a female based off their abdomen. And I had to learn how they have different structures and how the female is a lot larger than the male and that the males lack an ovipositor. And so over time, I got a lot more efficient at doing that. At first, it was like they looked the exact same, and I was able to differentiate them a lot better. And also following protocols like safety protocols and taking care of the wasps and making sure that they are fed and cleaned.
So, overall, do you have any sort of closing statements that you would want to let let anyone know?
I would say if something makes you uncomfortable, of course there's exceptions, but to know that it's going to help you in the long run. Like for me, speaking in the public was something I would avoid normally. But putting myself in those uncomfortable situations definitely helped me in the long run to where I am now. I'm able to speak to people and to professors and make connections that I definitely would not have before. So I would recommend just putting yourself out there because that's so important. And I feel like they don't talk about that a lot in education unless you're an actual communication major or but that's such a big part of it is actually talking to people. Like you can be really smart and you can do all the work, but it's like if you don't have anyone to just kind of network with.
Yeah. It seems like
Which
a little
kind
bit
of seems,
difficult.
it doesn't seem fair in a sense because it's like you put in a lot of work, but the one thing that's lacking is something that seems so simple, but it's a lot more difficult than people realize.
Yeah. Well, awesome.
Yeah.
Thank you for this chat.
Of course. Yeah. Thanks for having me.
Of course.